Welcome back to another breakdown, and let's get right into it. So we always start off on the daily time frame. On the daily, we want to identify the direction of the market. As you can see, we were making higher highs, higher lows, followed by this impulse to create the new higher high, breaking and closing above this previous high right here, followed by a retracement and a possible continuation. After we identify the direction of the market, we now want to identify our impulse and retracement. As you can see, the impulse is all one color, followed by a retracement of at least two daily candles, and they are also all one color. The impulse has broken and closed above the highest point of the previous structure. After we identify our setup on the daily, we now go to the weekly time frame. On the weekly, we want to look for our support and or resistance that could be of influence to our trade. As you can see right here, this is going to be my support level. If I look to my left, it was previously resistance, support. Right here, price broke above once again and is now using it as support, followed by a bullish engulfing. Then we go back to the daily. On the daily, I want to draw my fib from the end of the retracement to the beginning. This is because we want to measure the distance of the new impulse that is going to form before it has its retracement. So we expect the new impulse to come at least to the negative 27 before having its retracement. On the 4 hour, we're going to wait for the break of the 61 level. This indicates that the new impulse has started, so we can place our entry and get tapped into the trade. So right now, we're just waiting until the 61 level gets broken. If price goes lower, you can just adjust your fib to the lowest and to the highest point. Make sure it is clear on the lowest and the highest point of the structure. We're waiting until we get a clear break. So here you can see price has now broken the 61 level. That means we can now place our order. Is going to be a buy limit and or stop loss and or take profit always stays on the negative 27. Because the structural low is all the way down here, instead of me placing my stop loss on the 88, I now want to adjust it to below the 100 level. My entry is not going to go on the 61. It is also going to be adjusted to create at least a 1 to 3. So this is at least a 1 to 3. And now we are waiting until price steps us into the trade. So we're still waiting, still waiting. And as you can see, we have now entered this trade. As soon as price breaks the 38 level and closes above, we can now move our stop loss to our entry point to create a risk-free trade. See, we're still inside of the trade and we're just waiting until our take profit gets hits. And as you can see, our take profit has been smashed. So this was the breakdown on CHF JPY. Don't forget, if you want to learn the strategy, click the link for the course in the description. Peace.